these. And those things, I will paint it in this way. When you build a home and you're about to paint it, it costs you more than when you will repaint it. So now, actually, our government built that home, which is the first local government he held. You can't expect everything from that first local government. The second one will be very soon, the 12th of November, and will continue to clean up the mess that was there for 23 years. So people need to start think in a positive direction and don't justify this administration doing a mess. We clean up the mess.
Indeed, and just to add to what Ubraj has said, mind you, and I like to remind people, no one will come here and sit, no one from the APNU AFC government, even though we're focusing on APNU because this is local government election, no one will come and tell you that this government has done a perfect job in 3 years. We would be crazy to be doing that. Yes, I agree. Things that you may see as mistakes would have been made. They may not have gone the way that you wanted them to go, but the fact is we have seen the improvement. We return to the phone lines. Oh, the person lost some patience with us. Yes, and I'm saying it is okay to say that things are not perfect, but let's just be honest about it. Caller, good day to you.
Hello, good day.
Good day.
So, Mr. Ubraj, change your name, change your hairstyle.
All right. That I would not allow. Thank you very much for your call, though. Caller, good day to you.
Hello, good day.
Yes, good day.
Well, I like the program so far. Just want to know who representing
Caller, can you speak up for us a bit, please?
Yes, sorry about that. Just want to know who's representing Alexander Village when it comes to the APNU.
Alexander Village, the representative for the Alexander Village community.
Yes.
Is that constituency 15?
No. I didn't hear that.
Caller, what is the number of your constituency?
I don't know. I think maybe 8.
8.
Okay. Mr. Gregory Fraser.
Okay, caller. Your constituency representative is Mr. Gregory Fraser, and that is the yes, and he's a current councillor, and that is the face you will be seeing on the ballot paper come the 12th of November.
Hello?
Yes, caller.
Yes, I mean, y'all doing a good job so far. Don't bother with the negative calls. I mean, the tongue is much more cleaner.
Oh, my.
You can see that. And, I mean, anyone trying to actually say otherwise that is, I think they're in denial, you know. So, I mean, the country have a standard now. You can see. I mean, my wife is not from here. When she came she came before y'all actually came into power.
Okay.
And the town was a mess. So she now wow. I mean, so y'all doing a good job so far when it comes to the cleanliness of the city. I mean, you can't do everything at once, and I mean, you can't please everyone at once. But for the 3 years, kudos. I mean, when it comes to the cleanliness of the town, and so keep
Thank
up the
you.
good job, and you'll be getting my vote. APNU.
Thank you very much, caller. We appreciate it, and we thank you for that.
All right.
All right, then. Take care. All right, gentlemen, we have about 10 more minutes left in our program. Of course, I'm going to need some more sentiments from you both, but we'll try to take at least 2 other calls before we wrap up. Caller, good day to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm enjoying your program.
Thank you.
One question I have for the gentleman.
Okay.
It has to do with accessibility. You know, sometimes it's very difficult to reach our politicians. Do I have the confidence of the 2 gentlemen that they will be accessible when elected? Thank you.
Perfect question. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Of course.
You have to give him more than of course.
Yes, I indeed promise people that I will revisit after being elected after the 12th of November, and I will definitely do that. I will revisit the people, and not only once, but more than once. Several times I will make sure I take time off and go there and make sure they being comfortable. They can able to sleep, they can able to access good water, drainage, light, and etc. So I will be person for the people in constituency 1, and I will all time be there.
And if I can jump in here, it's not only about you being all time there, because we understand people are human. You're only one person, but I think the important thing here is to ensure that there is a process, there is a chain, and even if the not only this caller, but people who may have the same concern, even if they can't always meet you directly, there is a chain, there is a process
Yeah,
in which
they're
they
the
can.
PRs. They can meet
Good.
with them, and from them I can, they will transfer the message to me, or we keep that communication among ourselves.
Okay,
So I will be there.
Mr. Deputy Mayor.
Um,
Access to you, sir.
outside of being the deputy mayor, we have sat on the council for close to 3 years now, and accessibility has always been an issue when it comes to the residents of the individual constituencies. One of the things that we're looking at for the next cycle of local government from the municipal level is for us to have councillors' offices throughout each constituency.
Understood.
So on the days, for example, myself and you, Ubraj, we may be here for Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, so that residents within those constituencies can know at all times that the councillors will be in office. It's kind of bringing the councillor closer to the people, and I think that is a policy that will come up and will come forward within the next local government cycle,
All right.
starting next year. So accessibility is on our agenda
All
to
right.
address.
Great. Caller, good day to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Actually, George, some people have now seen what the mayor used to do in the country. The call and say, his wife come and see the country clean up. It's because
If you're going to call, you have to call with a sentiment of your own. Don't call to back up a previous caller. We have time to take one other respectful call, mind you, before we get some wrap-up sentiments from both gentlemen. Caller, good day to you.
Pleasant good day to you, sweetheart.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I'm looking at the program, and I am wondering. I'm living in the Sapphire area. Our roads are in a mess. The drainage is bad. I'm a taxpayer. I pay my tax. I am paying water rate, and I'm not comfortable with the situation that I'm living in. The Ministry of Housing sent me a letter for me to dig the drain in front of me. I dug that drain already. That drain, it is refilled. There's a lamppost that they had to change. The lamppost is in the area, in the same area where the drain has to be done.
Okay.
I cannot remove that lamppost. I called GPL for how many times for them to remove it. It's not being done.
Ma'am, can you do this for me? Ma'am?
Taxes and still have to do the work that the council is supposed to be doing.
Ma'am, can you do this for me? I want to get an address from you because the deputy mayor did speak about the roads in Sophia earlier, but your case seemed to be a specific one, and I would want to get your address, but I don't want you to do that on air. I'm going to ask you about 5 minutes after we wrap up the program. Can you call me? I'll get your information and see how best and how quickly the situation can address. Is that okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, ma'am. All right, viewers, we're going to take one final call before we have to wrap up the discussions. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am.
You know, people want to understand, but they are accustomed to the drugs and all of these things. And you see, by the getting catch now, they tell themselves they want to change.
Oh, they want
because
to
this
go
government
back.
and slack.
Okay.
You watch it, how many people getting catch right now. So there's a problem. So just keep the good work up.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, and I think that's a good note to end on. And viewers, I'm not saying that because we only want positives and upliftment. We want criticisms too, but I like to remind people, if you're going to criticize, you have to do it respectfully. And I always say that we have gone into a phase in this country where we have degenerated into this vile and angry and bitter attitude that we don't seem to know how to criticize something without getting disrespectful. There's a man who called and he said plain and straight, he think we have changed for the worse. And what I have to give him is he has done it respectfully, and we have to learn from people like them, and we have to learn to do things and to do things respectfully. You cannot call in on a live television program and attack someone's personality or personal. You can't attack their appearance and all of that. So we have a far way to go in this country, and we have a lot to learn. Gentlemen, on that note, I'm going to give both of you an opportunity to give wrap-up sentiments, and as you do that, to remind people of the importance of come Monday, November 12th, to vote APNU. And of course, both of you will be on ballot paper, so it's another opportunity for you to also promote yourselves as a part of APNU. Beginning with you, Ubraj.
Well, once again, I must say thanks to you, Malika, for having me on this program. And I will encourage the people in Constituency 1, and not only in Constituency 1, but all the constituency, that to vote APNU on 12th of November, so that we can able to get a better city, more better. We still got work to do, and give us this opportunity once again. It is the second local government election in this administration. So vote APNU, palm, place your X both upper and lower, and let us continue the good work for this wonderful nation.
Perfect. Mr. Deputy Mayor.
My colleague did a fantastic job. I was going to
Stole
tell you
it.
all the words that he said. I share the same sentiments, but I just want to remind the viewers of the importance of the upcoming local government election, not only for Georgetown or Guyana, but for the communities involved.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is an opportunity for us to have leadership closer to us, for us to even elect the persons who are vying for the different constituencies, and for us to hold them accountable for their promises. You know, the APNU, AFC government, they've done a fantastic job thus far, and all we can say now, this is a second cycle of local government, and we would want to say stick with the team, stick with the winning team. Mm-hmm. You know, the APNU, you're going to be voting for alone, which symbolizes the palm with the other party symbols within it. So I urge viewers, especially in constituency 5, to look at the top for the palm and look at the bottom for the palm, and that's good enough. Mm-hmm. Vote where you see the palm on the ballot paper, and you can recognize the person you're voting for by his name, his or her name, mm-hmm. and also by his or her photograph. Okay. So we urge all those persons out there that will be voting come November 12th on Monday, vote for the APNU and continue to see progress within the city of Georgetown.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Deputy Mayor. And unfortunately, viewers, we're going to have to leave this conversation right there for now. Thank you so very much to all those who called in and contributed to our program, even those of you who were negative and rude and disrespectful. I trust that you learned something today and you will try to amend your ways. The young lady who lives in Sophia who called, and I told you to call immediately after the program, as soon as I come off, as soon as I say goodbye, you can call so that I can have the Deputy Mayor speak to you and try to address your issue. Once again, this would have been a conversation with Mr. Ubraj Narine, representative of Constituency 1, and Mr. Akeem Peter, Councillor and Deputy Mayor, Constituency number 5. Remember, vote, 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 APNU. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in. Next week, I'll try to have at least 2 or another 3 candidates. Also, thank you very much to Mrs. Linda Gomes Halley. Of course, she is from Constituency 2. Those of you who missed the conversation and you follow me on social media, I'll try to get both conversations posted before the end of the day, both to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and of course my Facebook page. I am Malika Ramsey, and this has been Facing the Nation. Thanks for watching.